Hi guys, welcome to the Wrestling Retrospective, and in today's episode of the Wrestling Profiles, we'll be covering the WWE career of the Punisher, Damian Priest. Damian Priest made his NXT debut on June 19th, 2019. He'd make his TakeOver debut in a triple threat match against Pete Dunne and Killian Dane at TakeOver War Games, and he'd go on to Survivor Series 2019 the night after and represent Team NXT alongside Tommaso Ciampa, Walter, Matt Riddle and Keith Lee in the men's traditional Survivor Series match. In early 2020, Priest would start to target the North American Championship, and he challenged Keith Lee twice but would be unsuccessful before starting a feud with future teammate Finn Balor. Following that, he would take part in the multi-man ladder match at TakeOver 30 on 22nd of August 2020, where he'd win the North American Championship, and his reign would last 65 days, having matches against Dexter Lumis, Timothy Thatcher and Johnny Gargano for the title, before dropping it to the aforementioned Johnny Gargano at Halloween Havoc. At New Year's Evil 2021, Priest would have his last match in NXT, losing to Karrion Kross after a short feud. Priest would make his main roster debut during the 2021 Royal Rumble match, and following that he would start a friendship with musician Bad Bunny and start feuding with The Miz and John Morrison, which led to Priest's WrestleMania debut, tagging with Bad Bunny against the aforementioned Miz and Morrison at WrestleMania 37. At SummerSlam 2021, Priest would challenge Sheamus for the United States Championship, and he would defeat the Celtic Warrior to become the new champion, and his reign would last 191 days, defending against the likes of Sami Zayn, Dolph Ziggler, AJ Styles, Bobby Roode and Kevin Owens. In April of 2022, Priest would turn heel and join WWE legend Edge. Alongside Rhea Ripley, they would form the Judgment Day. On the 6th of June that same year, Balor would be added to the group and Priest would lead an attack on Edge, forcing him out of the faction. The Judgment Day feuded with Edge and Rey Mysterio, then adding Dominic Mysterio to the group in the process. They'd feud with the OC and AJ Styles as well as the Usos over the Tag Team Championships, and over the next year he would have individual feuds with Bad Bunny and Seth Rollins as well. On the 1st of June 2023 at the Money in the Bank pay-per-view, Priest would win the Money in the Bank ladder match and go on to hold the briefcase for 9 months. As Mr. Money in the Bank, teaming with Finn Balor, Priest would win the undisputed WWE Tag Team Championships at Payback on September 2nd. They'd hold the titles twice, with reigns clocking in at 35 days and 173 days, with their second reign ending at Night 1 of WrestleMania 40 after losing both set of titles in a multi-man ladder match. However, Priest wasn't quite done there with WrestleMania quite yet, as on Night 2 Priest would cash in his Money in the Bank privilege on new champion Drew McIntyre to become the World Heavyweight Champion. He defended the title against Jey Uso, Drew McIntyre and Seth Rollins, before losing the title to Gunther at SummerSlam due to teammate Finn Balor betraying him, with his reign clocking in at 118 days. Priest, as well as Rhea Ripley, would be kicked out of the Judgment Day, and they'd feud with the newest assortment of the group, Priest targeting Balor specifically, and they would have a plethora of matches. Priest would then be transferred to SmackDown and compete in the Royal Rumble and Elimination Chamber matches in 2025, but would be unsuccessful in both, but he would get the better of Drew McIntyre during both matches, eliminating him. As of time of recording, we are getting set for Priest vs McIntyre meeting on the grandest stage of them all at WrestleMania 41. So that was the WWE career so far of Damian Priest. Do comment down below your favourite part of his career so far, and any other profiles you'd like to see me do in the future. And yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.